this is Tahumahu. Welcome to my channel, and here we are doing another quick tip, and this is on how to make bubble elevators. Many of you already know how to do this, but here's just a few quick things maybe that you might not have known. Maybe you'll learn a new way to build them. Maybe you won't learn anything. Maybe you'll just watch me mess up and get water all over the place. I don't know. One of these things can happen. It's very interesting. But one way is with kelp. Here, let me just show you the box. One way is kelp. There's another way with ice. So kelp is one way. You can just have a bucket of water for that. Soul sand is something you're going to need. Ooh, magma blocks is another thing that you can use, but generally I find them a bit unnecessary because they tend to they just tend to burn you. So let's show you how to do the kelp version first. If you're going to do it with these are just panes of glass, and they're enough to hold water. So the kelp version, you'll want to have a solid block above to start the water column, because these here will get waterlogged and the water will just go everywhere. So if you get the water, just place it at the bottom of the block, let it flow, and then this here can go. You don't need that any longer. Now what you do need is source blocks, and you can't plant the soul sand underneath the kelp like you could with, say, here with the ice. With the ice, it's possible to just get it underneath right away, and you're good to go. But if you try to put the soul sand here, you won't be able to plant the kelp. So do the kelp first, and go ahead and go all the way up with it. And now each one of those is a source block, and you just need to break the kelp, and you got free kelp. That will have turned them all into source blocks, and then you can place in the soul sand, and you got instant bubbles. There you go. And that will take you up. Whee! It's very fun to have these elevators. Okay, that's enough of that. In order to do the ice one, I have to go into survival mode. Because, oops. Oh, God, I can't smell. Okay. Here we go. These blocks will not break while in creative. They'll just smash. They won't drop water like this, because what you want is a water block. So as you're going up, you just break the blocks. If you don't have an efficiency pick, it'll take forever if you try to break them by hand. I'll show you in here. See, that just takes forever. You're like, oh, please block, just break. Come on. What do you do now? Do it. Finally. See, the good thing is that you won't drown. If you're in these water columns with the bubbles, you can breathe. But if you have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, you can plow through this quite nicely. There we go. Almost to the top. Almost there. I would be careful also, because mobs can and will use these elevators. Now for going down, all you really need is just a regular column of water, and press shift, and you'll go all the way to the bottom, and it's no problem. It's no problem at all. Oh no, daytime. Come back. Oh, of course. Why not? Just start raining too. Why every time I'm filming? Why? 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 understand it. So anyway, here's your two columns, two different types, built two different ways, but you'll need a separate column to get down if you use a single column. However, a very elegant way of changing that is to do a single block of this, why am I slipping? Soul sand. Here, let's make this a little nicer. I need to be creative. Okay, dinner. Let's make this look a little nicer here, shall we? So right here we only have a block in the center that is the soul sand. So we can swim all around it and we don't go up. But the minute we get in the center, we shoot straight up. So whenever you want to go back down, you just kind of go to the side. And the way to hold it in is with these signs right here. Otherwise that water will come swishing out. These you can go in through the side, but this one has to be held in, so you use the signs. And this is a nice one because it's nice and wide, and if you have several friends coming down, they can all come down like to the sides, or you can all just like shoot up the middle. So that's fun. Now let's go over how to make a mine really quickly if you want to do that. And let's say you're using the kelp method. Let's just go ahead with the kelp method. So you start your mine here, place a water block here, and one there. Now, this one you're going to leave open, and that one you're going to dig through. I won't show you the whole process of digging downward because, well, it's going to be dark and you won't be able to see anything. And I'm not sure how to brighten it up. But if you're going down, carry a trapdoor with you or a regular door. Trapdoor is better because you can put it on the side. And just pop it on whenever you need air, and it'll give you a little air brake. And then break it, and you can take it with you as you start to go down. And I'll show you once the tunnel is built here. Once your tunnel is dug out, it'll look something like this. So there's the top way up there, and you'll put some signs down. You can put two, but one will be sufficient because it's not water blocks up here. It's only water blocks up there. So this will be the only part that wants to spill in. And when you come in, it'll look something like that. So you can just dig in. So if you just dig in one block, you'll have enough space to breathe, and then you can dig yourself out a little tunnel here, and then get your signs and put them here. Boom. There you go, and all that water will clear up. And this is going to be the beginning of your mine. So then you start placing in your kelp, and you just place them on the block that's going to be there. Here, I'll go into survival real quick. Alright, so get your kelp, and you're going up, and you'll see my air meter starts going down. So I keep an eye on it the whole time. It's going to get too dark to see here pretty soon. And here I feel like I'm losing some water, or losing air. So I just place that. You see it creates a little water block right there. And I can break it any time today. Okay, maybe I should have an axe. That took a little longer than I wanted. All right, you'll just keep going up, and so you'll have to have a considerable amount of kelp to make it all the way to the top. But if you just keep holding down, right-click, and then just keep swimming upward, you'll be placing this kelp really, really fast. Let's see if I can make it up before I die. Maybe not. Oh my goodness. I did. Okay. So that's it. There's full water blocks on this right side now, but not on the left side. So let's head back down. And see, you should be able to make it, it's not that far down that you're gonna like, you're gonna lose air. And and you can come down pretty fast, even without the magma block. So break a kelp. Whoa, lag. Break this. Put your soul sand down. Wait for the bubbles. And there you go. Here's your mine. And there's your cool bubble tunnel, bubble elevator all the way up to the top. And that goes fast. And you have a lot of kelp. So great. Weather went bad again. What is it with me and the weather? Bubble tunnels can be used for a lot of things. You can use these bubblevators or bubble elevators for different stuff, like bringing mobs up to the surface, or taking your non-hostiles, like say pigs or cows or anything like that, up to a high place. If your base is really high, there's just multiple uses. You can use them as an item elevator. There's just a lot of things that you can do with these. So I hope you find something inventive to use it for, and I hope you find something practical to use it for. Have fun. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Tahumahu out. Bye.